Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. It is Cobb Tuesday. Got my Cobb Tuesday cob, Missouri Meerschaum, country gentleman. Got my Cobb Tuesday hat. Today's hat is a little bit of a nod to the blend that's in my cob. You see, the blend that's in my cob is Got with Hogarth Best Brown Flake number 2. Now, if you go to tobaccoreviews.com and some other places, it will be called Best Brown number 2. However, my tin clearly has the word flake stamped on there as well. Either way, it's another good Got with blend. And the hat is a little bit of a nod to it. I just looked at that hat and thought, you know, I could see Newton Piper rocking a hat like this. I tell you what, that guy can rock just about any kind of hat. And I could see him smoking one of Gawit's finest while he's strolling along one of those gorgeous remote views that he finds. Not sure he'd have it in a cob, but I can get the blend in the hat. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Haven't seen you in a while, Newton. At any rate, this blend, if what you are expecting, because it shares the word brown with brown Irish flake, or brown Irish twist, or brown Irish X, either of those, that's not what you're getting here. This is much milder. Much milder. Some people say they get a Lakeland essence out of it. I get none. None whatsoever. There is a slight sweetness to it. And Tobacco Reviews says there's a sugar casing or something. I can buy that. There is a slight sweetness to it, but it's not sickly aromatic type sweet. It's just there. So where would I rate this? Well, on their 4-point scale, probably a solid 3. On my 5-point scale, my 5-star scale, it's also going to be a 3 because I like it, but I'm not likely to buy it again. Now, I do happen to have another 10 that I'm going to let age for a while. This was a year and a half old. I'm going to let that one age for a couple more years, see if it makes any difference in whether, how I perceive the blend. Those of you who find the brown Irish varieties far too strong might very well like this. This has got enough flavor to it that it is not a mild or weak blend. Just doesn't have a lot of oomph to it. And as I say frequently, if I can't smell it, I can't taste it. And this is definitely a much more mild blend. I don't get a lot of aroma or a big kick of flavor out of it. Definitely worth a try, though, especially, like I said, for those of you who find the brown Irish far too strong. It comes in very nice flakes. I should have showed you that right up front. It comes in these flakes that are wrapped back around each other. They're a little moist, like most of your Got with blends are, especially their flakes. But I have not given it any dry time because I have been rubbing these things out completely and not smoking them as flakes. I smoked it once as a flake, and I quite frankly, didn't like the flavor as much. So the rest of my bowls this last week have been completely, fully rubbed out. It burns nice and cool. I have not had problems with heat. Burns all the way down on just a couple of lights. And by the way, I'm not really tamping. I'm tending. There's an edge there that's not quite lit. I'm tending that edge, kind of shaping it in toward the cherry. But this will burn all the way down on just 2 or 3 lights. No big deal, and doesn't burn hot when it's rubbed out. Very nice. All right. Next subject, Captain Kirk, 32, is having a giveaway. He asked us to share our favorite moment of fellowship in the community. Now, I have quite a few of these, but it's going to be the in-person, in particular the shows. I haven't been able to do any of the live Zoom or Google calls in a few months. The schedule just isn't matching up. I really used to enjoy John Albright Up's Tumultuous Tuesday. Fantastic group of guys. If you have a chance, you should try and get in on those. Live streams are fun, but the live calls are they're a hoot. But I would have to say, Kirk, that I don't have just a single favorite moment, because every time that I get together in person with guys from our community is a favorite moment. Whether that's been in Richmond, Columbus, or Muletown, those are the 3 shows that I've been to since we haven't had the Raleigh show in a number of years. And every time, just getting to sit down and share a bunch of bowls with you guys, and just chat and catch up and tell stories, and find out more and more about each other in person in ways that we don't completely do online. Those are my absolute favorite moments. Is getting to meet. Now, I've had some one-on-one type meetings as well, and those are a blast. But those have been mostly with Curmudgeon Piper, and, well, there's only so much fun you can have with Doug when you're just by yourself. Mostly because he can be dangerous, and you don't want to get in trouble. Boy, that one spot just does not want to light. But no, getting together with the guys at the shows, I mean, you got to do it. If you haven't done it yet, it really is, it's a lot of fun. I've had nothing but good experiences every time that I've gotten together with the guys at shows. So, Kirk's link will be down below. If you are not subbed to him, give him a look. I think you'll like what you find. It was nice getting to meet Kirk at one of the shows. Kirk, do not enter me into this giveaway. I've got far too much stuff as it is, but somebody is going to enjoy it. And with that, folks, light something you like. Maybe do it in memory of a presenter who hasn't presented in a while. Enjoy your afternoon.